2025 is almost over. We are almost into 2026, and the new year comes with a tradition. This is the time when we sit and do a yearly tarot reading for 2026.
Now, what exactly is a yearly reading? An yearly reading is a
Card spread, 12 cards, one card for each month, and the 13th card, which is the gist card. Now, the gist card kind of gives you the flavor of the year or a snapshot of the year. It tells you about the things that you need to focus on or the things you need to avoid, depending on, whether the card is a positive one or a negative card. A positive card means that these are the things you should definitely focus on. These are the experiences that you are likely to experience in 2026. And if it's a negative,
then you need to make sure you avoid those habits, those mindsets, those actions.
so doing an yearly reading before the start of the year is a great way to know how the year is going to be so that you can be prepared for any eventualities that might occur in the year. Now that I've shuffled the pack, let's quickly get into the reading. I'll put out the cards.
I said this is for Cancer. So if your sun sign is Cancer, make sure you watch the
video right till the end, because I'm going to be sharing a lot of remedies, a lot of things that you can do in order to make 2026 a fantastic year. Card number 1, let's lay them out. Card 1 is January, comes February, then comes March, April,
May, June, July, August,
September, October, November, and December. That's 12 cards. And now the 13th card goes in the center, which is the gist card. As you can see, I have not looked at the cards. I'm doing the reading live in front of you. So I'm going to find out what the cards are along with you.
First card, that is the gist card, and that is the Seven of Pentacles.
Pentacles is earth energy. It is all the material aspects of life, money, career, family life, health, of course. Seven of Pentacles is the keyword of Seven of Pentacles is patience. So obviously right off the bat, I know that in
2026, you, my dear Cancer, will have to be patient.
You will have to make a lot of effort. You will have to really apply yourself wherever it is, in any sphere of life, whether it's your job, whether it's your family, whether it is your career, your friend circle, earning money, saving money. All of these things can be done and can be accomplished, but you will have to be patient. There will not be any immediate rewards in 2026, but 2026 is
going to be laying the foundation for the long term. And who knows, by the end of the year, you might actually
start seeing results. I must also tell you, Seven of Pentacles is one of the classic pregnancy cards of the tarot. The other two being the Sun, and there's one other card. Now, in case you are planning to start a family, 2026 might just be the year when you
taking steps in that direction. But of course, which is the best month for a pregnancy?
To plan a pregnancy? Let's see the rest of the cards, the 12 cards, and figure things out. Card number 1, that is for January, the card is 8 of Cups.
This is a heavy card. The Cups card is emotions. The Cups card is your
love life. It is your emotional life. And all 8 cards are end of karma cards. So I see some kind of a relationship breaking off in January. Because the gist card is 7 of Pentacles,
advise you not to end any relationship in haste. This could be your job.
This could be a love relationship. It could be a friendship. Don't act in haste. All right? Before you send that resignation email, before you talk to your partner or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or
with whom you want to end things, think things through. Give it a
little time. Don't rush into ending anything, because what might happen in 2026 is if you act in haste, you will regret at leisure. 8 of Cups has come in.
Well, it is going to be a difficult month. I would advise you to
exercise caution and not make any hasty decisions, as I said. But in case you have thought things through, if you have had a conversation with yourself, you know exactly why you want to end something,
go ahead. In that case, do it as quickly as possible. Okay, don't linger on
and don't carry the carcass of a relationship or if you know that your karma with a certain job or a place is over and done with, and you're sure about this, then take action.
Make sure that you are sure, and then act.
February, the card is Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a very combative card. So I think the conversations you have in January are going to create a slight
tedious atmosphere at home or at work.
Maybe it takes the other person by surprise. Your boss might be surprised, your partner might be surprised as to why you're taking these steps. Family will step in, friends will step in, trying to patch things up between you and your spouse or
a partner. If it is on the job, then it could be someone in the job,
maybe higher up or someone else who comes to you asking you to reconsider. In case you've put in your papers at the job and you're sure about this, February is going to be tough, because I've seen this a lot, especially in India, that when a person
down their papers, has resigned, the company tends to make life difficult in the notice
period. And that is probably what is going to happen if you have quit a job in January or in the beginning of February. So be prepared for that. This is not the time to go picking fights or picking, getting into fights with people, because if it's a company that you are,
they can make your life hell, not just while you're serving a notice period, but also
afterwards, because ultimately you have to get your letter of reference and you have to, you don't want to burn bridges. You never know. You never know. You might run into these people at a later date in another job, in another place. And if you've not been nice to them during this period, they will keep that in mind and they will hold a grudge. If
partner, if you've dropped a bombshell in January to end things, yes,
it's going to be troublesome in February. They will try to reconcile. They will get angry. They will be hurt, there will be tears, there will be fights. So be prepared for all these things. Again, the gist card is Seven of Pentacles. So whenever you're saying anything to them,
try and avoid the argument and try and avoid the fights as much as possible.
And the way to do that is to measure your words and to measure your responses. Don't say anything that is hurtful, that could really make things worse in February. So be careful.
Card number 3, March, is Ace of Arrows or Ace of Swords.
Theme of cutting away, the theme of letting go and moving on continues even in March. Ace of Swords is the ultimate cutting away card. People, relationships,
Places, things that no longer serve you, that no longer add value to your life,
those things will be actively cut from your life. You will be doing the chopping away, and you will be quite clinical. It will actually help if you are very clinical and not very emotional when you make these decisions. You've had 2 months to think about it, and March has come.
March is yet another opportunity
To break free of negative people, negative places, negative jobs, and to make a clean break and just move on. The advice over here is to actually move on mentally as well. Don't hold any grudge or any ill will against the
people in your heart. Just move on, make a clean break, start
fresh, and things should be fine. April is Two of Pentacles. Not a very good card. Two of Pentacles is the key word over here is, or the key phrase is, changes
difficult financial circumstances. What I'm seeing, Cancer, is
might not take my advice and you might end things. You might quit a job, in haste because you're not happy. You just want to break free. And then you realize, crap, I don't have a new job. I don't have enough savings
in my bank account to, wait or to, pay for my expenses
while I'm looking for a job. So again, Seven of Pentacles. We keep going back to the gist card because that is telling you what attitudes you need to keep or abandon in order to have a fruitful year. Seven of Pentacles is patience.
If you have quit your job, make sure you do so only after you have found
another job. Don't quit without another offer in your hand. It will not go well, because in April you will be low on funds. You might be living paycheck to paycheck. You might not have enough savings. And let's say you move to another city, you move to another.
Make sure that you've read all the documents.
The contract, the new job contract. Money is going to be tight in this month. If you have ended a relationship, let's say you were staying or living
With this person, right? And you decide to move out of the house and go away.
you may not have enough money. So, in case you know for sure that you want to get out of a relationship or get out of a job, make sure you plan this move in advance. Make sure you have enough money, enough resources. Otherwise, this transition period is going to be very, very tough.
Exercise patience. Keep coming back to the gist. Exercise patience. Don't act haste.
May is the King of Pentacles. Now, this is a reversal of fortune in a very good way. April is going to be stressful, but May
Is going to be much better in terms of money, in terms of health, in terms of relationships, in terms of the job.
the first 4 months are tough. I can't sugarcoat it because there is an end of karma card, there is an active cutting away card. I can see arguments, I can see fights, but finally things settle
Around the month of May. Now, the
thing about a card like this is, if you want to see the results of the King of Pentacles in May, you will have to pay attention to the gist and whatever I have said about the first 4 months. If you act in haste, the effects, the good effects of the King
might be a little muted. You might
not see the full results or outcomes of what the King of Pentacles can do for you. If you have moved to a new job, if you have done this in a sensible manner, things will be smooth. You will be seen as an expert.
if you have ended things in a relationship, you moved on to another relationship.
Or in case you are single also, people will see you as somebody who's very independent, and they will understand why you have taken the steps that you have taken, and they will be fine with it. May is going to be a much needed breather after the first 4 months.
Kind of heavy. May is going to bring a real breather for you and things will work out fine.
June is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, again, is a card very much like the Seven of Pentacles.
Just it advocates patience. And this has specially got to do with your
area, work, education, anything where you apply yourself. The rewards are not there yet. Success is not there yet. You still have to put in a little more effort. That's what the message of the card is. So be prepared for that. Okay? You may have quit a job, you may have quit a relationship thinking,
moving on to something much, much better. And while that may be true, the reward
of that decision may not come instantly. All right? So far, I was talking about a relationship and, the Seven of Pentacles being a pregnancy card.
I would say at least in the first 5-6 months, do not go
for family planning. You're with the same person, but you have quit a job. Money is going to be tight, while the King of Pentacles is there to, assuage
a little bit to make things smoother. I think you're going to be stressed out.
You're still trying to learn the ropes in the new job. Maybe it's not as financially rewarding as you thought it might be. So again, patience needs to be.
You need to be patient. Yeah, you need to be patient. And
you need to keep on working. You need to keep on staying positive. You have the knowledge, you have the skills, you have the ability to work. One day, sooner or later, people are going to see this and are going to give you the reward, but the reward is not there yet. Coming to July. July is
Queen of Cups. High energy healing card, very good card.
Maternal figures. You might be a maternal figure in somebody's life, or your own mother might be there for you to hold your hand and to help you through this transition period. It's a good card.
Also a very good card for yoga, for Ayurveda,
for alternative healing, for taking a small break from work, connecting with nature. All those things are indicated by the Queen of Cups. July is going to be a very positive month. No problems there. Coming to August, it is Justice. It is the card of Shani Dev. The thing about Justice,
that if you have put in the efforts, if you have worked hard enough, you
get your rewards. If you have been slacking off, if you've been neglecting your work because of all the personal drama that's been going on, or if you've been neglecting your personal life because of all the drama at work, one of these areas, anything that you neglect is going to come back to kind of bite you in the ass.
Okay. Justice is a very cold-hearted card in that sense. It's also a major arcane
Card, and I'm also noticing that this is the first major arcana card that has come up. Karma is at play in the month of August. You cannot argue with it. If you have made efforts in the first 6-7 months of the year in any aspect of life, whether it's career
or money or your relationships, you will get rewarded. Otherwise, no.
you won't. You will have to keep working harder. You'll have to start a new cycle of work, and then things will improve. There really is no arguing with the justice card. Justice is blind, as they say. It only rewards effort. It rewards work. It does not reward
A dreamy state. So
Don't be that kind of a person. Put in the work and you will get your rewards in August. Coming to September, it's the Two of Cups, and now this is a very hopeful card. If you have
relationship sometime in the first months of 2026,
September is when you might make a new connection. You might meet someone who is more suitable for you. A new romantic partnership or a new romantic relationship might start in the month of September.
if you are in a job, if you're in an education field, you're still a
Student, I would say the Cups cards, indicate, especially the Two of Cups, that you need to maybe partner with someone. If you're studying,
and a study partner. They will be able to help you stay focused. Let's say that
this card has come, you had an exam, the results were not as expected. Now, the Two of Cups is telling you, bring in someone, partner up with someone, find a study buddy, and then put in renewed efforts, and you'll start seeing results.
upfront again, you might want to be a little vulnerable if you started a new job.
Finding it difficult, you're not understanding exactly how you need to maneuver in that job. Find a senior person or find a colleague who's friendly with you, and kind of start taking their advice, start asking for advice, and things will go well.
For partnerships of any kind, this is a very, very good indication of
September. October, Blessings of Ganesha. Very, very positive card. Now, you may not recognize this card because the Blessings of Ganesha card is a card that was specially made by Sri Guru Rohit.
the Sacred India Tarot. It does not exist in any other tarot pack.
Blessings of Ganesha. Now, what is Ganesha? Ganesha is the god of auspicious beginnings. He is the god of new beginnings. He is the remover of obstacles, and he is the bringer of joy. Sukha karta, dukha harta. Sukha karta, he brings joy and
Removes sorrow. This has been a heavy year for you so far, and I think by
October you will start finally seeing that you're able to really stand up again on your own 2 feet and move on. All right? If you are planning to start a new job, if you're planning to start a new course of education,
a new business, and if you're planning to start a family, like I said right at the start,
October is a very, very good month. Very good month. You can definitely go ahead and start family planning in the month of October, provided again you are in a stable relationship. And if you're in a stable job, if you are
keen on doing some business, you could start all those things. Anything new that you
want to start, especially relating to money, relating to health, relating to job and career, October is a very good month. You might even want to start a new course and a new exercise regime for that matter. That
when neglecting your health because of all the stressful things happening in your life, get
to the gym in October, and he will make sure that you get back into shape. So you have the Blessings of Ganesha, and that's a very, very positive development in 2026. Coming to November, and the card is the Death card. As you can see, it's the Kali card.
Death does not mean physical death. It means transformation. Everything that you have
been through in the year is going to transform you. You will finally see the wisdom of whatever has happened in your life. Okay? You might have felt down, you might have felt depressed for some time, but now you finally see, whatever has happened has transformed me into a better person.
Leaving the job, moving to a new city, leaving a abusive relationship
or a bad relationship has actually helped me become a much better person, a much happier person. And you will actually start seeing this manifested in your life in November 2026.
Gist card is Seven of Pentacles. Yes, it has taken almost 1 full year. Like I said, it's patience.
The minute you draw the Seven of Pentacles, you have no choice but to be patient. You have to be patient. And see where you have come. Ganpati has blessed you in October, and you
Become a much wiser, a much fitter, a much more capable person
by November. It's a very positive card. It's a very, very good card. And if you, let's say, think that maybe you haven't transformed enough, I would suggest starting in January, start maintaining a journal. And don't look at the journal till November. This is a very good
opportunity to see how far you have come. Start maintaining a journal.
Write down what are you thinking, what are you feeling every day into the journal, and then open the journal in November and go back to your entries from January and February and March when so much stress was in your life, and you will see how far you have come. You've come a very long way. You've genuinely transformed.
You'll be much better off because of all these decisions that you have made.
Now, the final card, which is December 2026. Very positive card. It is the Queen of Wands. The Wands is creativity. It is
fire energy. It is the fire of life. It's what keeps you going.
And you're going to end December on a very, very positive note. You would have become a much more capable, much more creative, much more happier person.
Happier person than you were at the start of the year. The start of the year was tough. It is
going to be tough because 8 of Cups, some karma is ending. But by the end of December, you will see this was a very eventful year. This has made me a much happier, a much more capable, a much better person than I was at the start of the year. So patience
be rewarded. I keep saying this, come back to the Gist card. Patience, patience,
patience. Yes, life this year is going to be a little tough. It's going to test you. But by the end of the year, you're going to shine like gold. This is a very good card, and I'm very happy that 2026 has eventually shaped up to be so good for you.
I would say September, October, November and December are extremely positive months.
But for the work for that needs to happen in the initial months. There will be trouble. There will be tensions. Work through them. Push through them, and the last 4 months of the year are going to be very, very fruitful. Cancer,
you found this reading helpful. Please let me know in the comments. I wish you all the best for
2026, and I hope you have a very good year. Sarvam Shivamayam.